I did a photo shoot with Dydasco Photography, and I was supposed to get 5 retouched images that had basic, edits done to them. No airbrushing, just basic edits done to them, like, removing reflections and just basic standard stuff. So I paid for this photo shoot, and I paid for the retouched images, but the quality of the final images I got was very poor. On the right side, you can see the original images that I received, and on the left side, you can see the final images that I received. Some of the images on the left aren't even the same pictures that of the ones that are on the right, so he just chose something random, which, like, just really not caring. For example, this one looks very similar to that one, but it's actually not the same picture. My head is positioned differently, and also this picture is definitely neither one of these. There's an earring and this extra earring on the right side of this picture that's not on this one. My hair is different. It's very subtle differences, but they're not the same images. The reason it's important to know that is when I was upset about these pictures and I tried to complain to him privately about it, he basically told me, if you don't like my edits, you can do it yourself. I don't care. And then when I uploaded the pictures on the left, exactly as the way that he showed them, when I uploaded them online to complain about him after he ignored me privately, he said that I made all these bad edits myself. I tried to self-edit my own photos, and that I used the images on the right, or I used the original images and just made them myself, just made them any kind of way, basically. So why am I making this video? I'm making this video to basically point out, because I'm having a number of people angrily contact me saying that I'm just lying and I made these bad images or these bad edits to the images on my own, and that he didn't send me bad images this way because he would never do that because he's a professional and all this other stuff. So I'm making this video to basically show that these are the images that I got from this guy. All right, so now that you've seen the images, let's go to the email. These are my emails between myself and the lovely photographer at Dydasco Photography. He has an email address that's just like dydascophotography@yahoo.com, but he was emailing me from the one that you see here. Just in case you think I'm making this up, you click view all images. This is what pops up. These are the images that came from him. Photo lamp, obviously, in it was a highly reflective surface. There was just a lot of stuff going on in all the images that just really, shouldn't have been there, but that's okay because they weren't edited. So I just calmly asked him in my email, how do I get how do I get properly edited photos? And he said, you can just go ahead, pick out 2 or 3 that you like, and I'll edit them for you at your next shoot. He had promised me a second shoot because he ended his first shoot early. And then because he said he had to return his lamps to somebody else, so he said that he was going to do a second shoot for me to make up for it. And then he rescheduled it because he said he was sick, and then he canceled it altogether. So he sent me these, and these are my my edits. And if I click on view all images, these are the edits of the actual pictures. In fact, because you guys didn't see the top thing, so that you don't think I'm making this up, I'm going to click that again. Okay, so view all images. This is what pops up. And this is my final images. As you can see on the left, you have the reflections of the blinds from the photo shoot suite. You have just the bright beam, just the reflection of myself. And then also you have this image. And this image has been a very interesting issue online because this image has a lot of obvious smudging throughout the pictures. Basically, like, instead of editing out the photo lamp properly, he just, I don't know, used a spray can or something. Or a smudge or something to edit out all of the stuff that wasn't supposed to be in there and just create like this really odd white outline around my entire image. He says that I did this on myself, but as you can see, when you click view all images from the email, like, this is what I get. I asked him about editing out my bra straps. He was kind of able to get the bra strap out here, just not the clip of it. And then there's also reflections of my clothing at the bottom over here. So this was the first set of emails that he sent me. Then, so here are 2 more edits. I'll edit 2 more for you. Then he sends me this image that says, here's your final edited photo. Now I emailed him back later on and I said there should be 5 total because that's what I paid for. He said, here's your final edited photo. So when you go to this final edited photo, it says, here is your final edited photo. If I click on view, wait, let me bring it down. Okay. If I click on view for this photo, it is this, which clearly has, in fact, I'll even magnify it for you. It clearly has the photo lamp shade and the photo lamp bulb, I don't know what that thing is, in the picture. This is what he sent me. And there were obvious bra straps still in the picture. So I asked him about the bra straps, but obviously this was in there. I think he just made it brighter, but it's not retouching. I don't know if you've noticed, but in all 3 of these images that I've shown you so far already, with between these finals over here, is there any way to make this smaller? Okay, but between these finals over here, the makeup is obviously not color corrected. I'm like, I didn't need airbrushing or anything like that. I don't need you to change anything. I like the way I look just fine. But obviously, like, this gap between underneath my eye and this white powder that she put on my face, like, it should have been color corrected, like, and it never was by him. So, okay, so that's where he sent me, here's your final edited photo. So I wrote back to him and I said, there's some corrections that need to be made. I told him that there should be 5 total. Okay, so here's the email that he sent to me. All right. So here we are with the email, the last email that he sent to me of the images, and it says, here are 5 of the photos. So you click on this, and then you click on view all images. And then we have this image where the makeup is obviously not color corrected. There's a little bit of reflection going on here. Also, in all the other pictures from the girls who did that shoot, there were, this door was like opaque, and in mine it's like still see-through, so he didn't treat me the same as he treated everybody else. Final image again, photo lamp is still there. This time it's a little bit more cropped. And at least in this one, he sort of kind of removed the bra straps. You can see where they were, but this is like really badly blurred over here. Okay, so now where we have, okay, and then there's also still more reflections going on over here. Like, this is stuff that's in the room that's being reflected. And again, this is an image that he sent me that has all this bad smudging and blurring on it. Makeup not retouched, reflections of random crap. So, okay, so we have the lovely reflections from the Vdara suite in there. Then they have just the pictures with, oh, here we have this one, which wasn't even one of the originals that he sent me. He just randomly gave me this one, and which is interesting because he says I edited. This is my first time ever seeing this picture. And so this one has just like the reflections of my shadow. Also over here on the left side, if you really know what you're looking for, oh, that's reflections of my face, which is different from shadow. Just everything's really reflective. I mean, it just really wasn't well done at all. And it's stuff that easily could have been fixed. Color correct the makeup, remove the bra straps, remove the reflections on the door. Boom, retouch photo. So I didn't get that. And so we had some text messages that went back and forth on, and I posted them on Facebook, where I was just like, you know, dude, just make the changes. He's like, if you don't like my edits, I don't care. And then I was like, you know, if you're not going to do the edits, then, you know, just release the copyright, because I'm like, this is a ripoff. You're not doing your job. You're not doing what you were paid to do. And then that's when he started on that, like, I can't make you look like the other girls, which I never asked to look like the other girls. I'm saying I didn't get the same quality shoot that they did because they got their doors like reflected out. They got color corrected, you know, I mean, just simple, basic, obvious stuff. Since he wasn't going to respond to me, he wasn't going to refund my money. He wasn't going to do the final job. And I was like, and he's telling me to edit myself. I can't edit these pictures myself, first of all. Second of all, if I hired somebody else to do it, that's going to cost me money. Why should I have to pay extra money to get somebody else to edit the pictures that you gave me when you just didn't want to, even though that's what you advertised was retouch photos? And I'm like, I wasn't asking for airbrushing or anything like that, just research photos, just basic stuff, get the reflections out, get the bra straps out, you know what I mean? So when I posted my complaint online, first of all, he deleted it. And then he responded to it before he deleted it. And because when he deleted it, obviously it made his response not make sense. So therefore he basically made it seem like I was crazy, like I deleted my own comment so that it seemed like I was talking to himself, but he actually deleted my comments over here. And one of the first responses to him, first of all, he admits in my pictures that there were reflections, and he says that he did correct them, but I wanted the unedits as well. You've just seen the pictures that he sent me. I didn't ask for unedited pictures. That doesn't even make any sense. I was like, you know, there's corrections that need to happen, and that's documented in the text messages that are also posted online between us. So he says, so he sent them all to me, even the ones with the reflections. I'm like, you never sent me anything that didn't have reflections in it. So then he also says that I said in previous statements that girls from the Vdara shoot also said they got ripped off. And he said that I wrote on a fraud website claiming to be multiple people, and that can get me in trouble. I wrote one of my complaints online, but I also, when I was Googling Dydasco Photography, I also did find a complaint on something called like reviewstalk.com. And it was some girl basically saying that she went to the Vdara shoot too, and that he also told her that he had to return her lamps, and that after a week she didn't get any pictures, so she contacted him and she only got 2 out of the 5 that she paid for. So I don't know who that person is. It was on reviewstalk.com, but I didn't write that complaint. That was a complaint that I legitimately found. And of course, they're going to be posted within like the same days of each other because the event was on the 16th. So a week later, when he's promising people that they're going to have their pictures in a short amount of time, then of course people are going to be looking for them. So of course the complaints are going to arise at the same time. Also, this girl over here, she was looking at the pictures I posted online, and she was saying that she feels like the pictures that I received just look lazy, and that the white powder shouldn't have been put on my skin, and that it was just her her opinion, and that the photos do actually look sloppy, and it doesn't, and that the quality of his work doesn't show in my photos. And he basically was like, well, she sent you unedited pictures, and she didn't send you the finals that I sent to her. You just saw the finals that he sent to me. He never sent me anything different. And in fact, you even saw one of the images said, "Here is your final edited photo." That's what it said. Okay, so also over here, he said the place I wanted to shoot was a highly reflective glass door, so I knew it would show the lights. It was a small room, so I couldn't angle the lights, so my only choice was to edit out the lights from the doors, and she posted the unedited ones, LOL. Now, I posted the originals so that they could be compared with the finals, but the finals that he gave me, which are the finals I just showed you, sent to me from him, are what he gave me. Now, one of the things that happens over here is he says, she is trying to claim that this is how I edit people so that they will not work with me. I am not trying to stop people from going to Dydasco Photography. I just want people to know, number one, know my experience, and number two, be careful.